Okay, so I want to show you something because this is exactly what I've been trying to show a lot of you regarding the gaps in SPY and the hidden RSI and things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and let me just remove this stuff real quick. Let's take off the MACD and the DMA real quick and just put the RSI in the chart up there. Okay, so do you see how this RSI here is just about overbought on the 1 minute? Let's take this drawing and put it right here. So that's our next gap. Now, wouldn't you agree that this line here on the RSI is equidistant away from the line than this line that I just marked? So this candle here, where the price is, and this RSI, whenever this candle hits this line, which it just did, you see how now it literally just did it in real time? It's now overbought. You see that? I went over it and it's overbought. Now, that is what I've been trying to say this whole time about the RSI and charting gaps. Because if we were to put a line here and a line here, that could technically be an RSI in and of itself. Here, let me take the lines and turn them yellow. But yeah, like, and you see now how it gapped up and it went above that line and it's oversold, so it had to create a red candle and come down and RSI reset, or it's no longer overbought. That is what I've been trying to say in a nutshell. I was hoping I was going to get that to happen in real time so I could show you, and it literally just did. You saw it gap up, close this gap, now it's overbought, but it had to reset because, again, it cleared this line. We can now erase it. This is our next support level here. That's all it is. You chart the gaps, you sync it with the RSI, and you'll be blown away at just how specific all of this operates surrounding the RSI. So again, if you have to watch this video again, go for it, but you saw what happened. The line was here, which was an open gap. RSI was not quite overbought yet, and right when it hits that gap line, the RSI becomes overbought, and then the very next minute, it exploits and corrects. That is what core logic is in a nutshell, minus the charting gaps part. That is exactly how core works. You're exploiting this RSI. If that would have been the, let's check the 3 minute. This is why you always need to check multiple time frames, because it's different on every time frame. Now you see how this gap here, this yellow line, would be the overbought marker for the 3 minute. So when the 1 minute crosses that line, it's gonna have to change up the 1 minute's RSI so it's not overbought, but yet the 3 minute still has room and it matches this yellow one. So now you know, if you're looking at the 1 minute time frame, there's probably no way that this is gonna go from here to here in a few minutes, because this is gonna have to keep resetting just like it did just there. But the effect on the 3 minute is gonna be getting closer to that gap. So again, this to this is the same thing. I'm going to show you. This right here is the same thing as this right here. Let's go to the 5 minute. 5 minutes it looks like there's not a gap yet, so I'm assuming what's going to happen is the 3 minute will likely create a gap, just like we see here, once we get to this line here, which would probably be fair value. So I would just study this crap, because I mean, it's very pinpoint accurate. Very pinpoint accurate. But that's basically it. So I got to show you finally, it happened while I was recording. So that is literally what I look for.